Hey lovies, it's your girl BhaVani Dymonde, the Love Doctor. Today is Friday, July 17th, and I am here with a new video. Yes, I am going to be doing videos now. I haven't recorded a video in a very long time. I've been very busy working with my team of dating coaches. If you don't know of us or haven't heard of us, our name is Boardroom to Bedroom Inc. We abbreviate it all the time on the internet as B2B or B2B Life. Hashtag, of course, hashtag B2B Life. And we promote monthly meet and greets. We're pushing dating challenges and just helping people just get back on the market. We have so many singles out here who desperately need to get up their social and their relationship skills and, you know, defeat their fears and build up their self-confidence and self-esteem and you know, stop being afraid of rejection and just get out there and just start living. You know, God only gave us one life to live, and I lost a very close friend 2 weeks ago, and losing him just really made me see things more clearer, you know, because he was someone that was really close to me, a really good friend, and I never in a million years thought that he would, you know, be gone so soon. And I'm truly grateful to have had him in my life. This video that I want to talk about today, in today's video, I want to talk about control freaks. And the reason why I bring it up is because it was a certain post on my page, on my Facebook page, that got a lot of attention, and there was a thread that, you know, about controlling that was just really long, and it was ongoing, and it was just really in my spirit, and it was like really taking control of me. Like who would want to be in a relationship with someone who feels that they have to have full control of the other person that they're dealing with? And then, you know, I talk a lot to like other females, especially the females that I work with in my team. By the way, there is a total of 8 of us on the team, which is 6 girls and 2 guys, just to let you know, the B2B team. Not all of them are dating coaches, but they are up and coming. They're under our wing, and we're definitely, as we grow, our team grows, because one person, you know, cannot do it by themselves. So, you know, true leaders create more leaders, and that's just, you know, how we are. That's how we roll. But back to this control thing. When you're in a relationship with someone, yes, we want respect. Yes, we want loyalty. Yes, we want trust. Yes, we want to be able to just know that you're going to be there. Like, really, that's the main thing to me, is just knowing that you're going to be there 100% of the way. I'm not into the whole 50-50. No, let's make this 100 from me and 100 from you. That's really what we look for, or we should look for, in relationships. But I came across someone who felt that as a man, in order to protect his woman, he had to be in full control of her. And me being an independent single mom, I just could not wrap my mind around the control part, you know? Yes, when you're in a relationship, you don't want, you know, I understand a man doesn't want his woman to be just wearing, you know, certain things that would just cause, you know, way more attention than it should, or going places where she shouldn't go, or hanging out with a certain crowd. Yeah, those are things that, you know, even as women, we don't want our men doing. And I say this if you're dating someone and you have those type of problems with that person, then it's clear that that person is not ready to be in a relationship or not in a relationship with you. You know, these are conversations that you have to have with people before you decide to really lock it down. Some people, they get so caught up and they want a relationship so bad that they'll just jump into a relationship with anyone and then just deal with the consequences later. No, why put yourself through that? From the beginning, you need to take your time. You need to have these conversations, have these talks, put everything out there on the table. Put everything out there on the table. Like, these are the things that I expect. These are the things that, you know, I can deal with or I can't deal with. You know, you gotta, when you know that there's something that you really, really, really cannot deal with, you gotta put that out there. If not, it's gonna bite you in the ass if you don't. You gotta really tell people straight up from the gate what it is. You gotta tell them what it is. And when you don't do that, that's when you have all these relationship problems, because you're dealing with a person and you're just letting them just do what they want to do, come and go as they please, say what they want, do what they want. And then when the shit hits the fan and now you can't take it anymore and you start to say something, the first thing they're going to do is call you crazy, think that you're the problem. And in reality, you really are the problem, because you let it go for so long and you didn't say anything. You didn't stand your grounds from the beginning. You didn't set your tone from the beginning. You know? So now you have these issues where the two of you are bumping heads because you feel as though you're being disrespected, and the other person is feeling like, well, this is something that I've been doing, and then now all of a sudden you have a problem with it. When all along, you know deep down inside that you've been had a problem and you always had a problem with it, but because you were afraid to be alone, you decided not to say anything. Right? So, anyone that has been through relationships and had, you know, different types of experiences, you know where I'm coming from. But for those who are young and starting out, you know, this is a word of advice for you, so that you don't make the same mistakes those that came before you have made, you know, like me. So, fellas, never think that you have to control your woman in order for you to be happy. Never think that your woman has to make less money than you in order for you and her to be happy. Never think that your woman has to be on a scale of maybe 5 or 6 instead of a 10 for you to be happy, because you're afraid that other men are going to want her and see her. Okay? I can remember years ago when I was in my 20s, I've always been like a really flashy girl, you know, always like big hair and makeup and pocketbooks and shoes and all that type of stuff. And I met a guy. I met him out at a club and I was dressed sexy. So this is how you met me. And we started dating, and all of a sudden it was like, you get your hair done too much. But, you know, you spending too much money on your hair. So he didn't want me to get my hair done no more. All right. I had long hair at the time, so I started rocking ponytails. He told me I was cuter with my ponytail. A ponytail. So, I was rocking ponytails. Then all of a sudden, my clothes became a problem. I used to love to wear black. I still do. He didn't want me wearing black anymore. And, you know, there was some good things in it, because back then when I looked in my closet, it was basically like a lot of black clothes. So, you know, he wanted me to start, you know, dressing more springy. All right. So that was cool. I was okay with that, you know, but it was to the point where I wasn't myself anymore. Like, I was just really like everything that he wanted me to be and dressing every way he wanted. Like, I really, to make a long story short, I looked like a cover of the JCPenney's magazine. Like, that's how I looked. And that's not the person that I am or the type of girl I am. That's not my style, you know? But, it lasted for a few years. And then it got to the point where I realized what was going on. I realized that I was in a controlling relationship and I just couldn't take it no more. So finally, when that relationship was over, my life really started to excel after that. And, you know, he was young at the time. I was young. So he probably didn't know any better. But what frightens me is that there are still some older men out there, like way past 20 and 30 and 40, that still feel that they need to control their woman. No one should be controlled. You know, and in a relationship, we come together to help each other. We're supposed to be compatible. We're supposed to look out for one another, hold each other down, have each other's back. I can't be your queen if you're constantly controlling me. I have to have a mind of my own so that I can make the right decisions to help you become a better man. I can't control you, because if I'm controlling you, how can you help me become a better woman? You know, like, it's a two-way street. We help each other. There's no controlling, just compatibility. That's it. That's all it is. So ladies, young men, if you're in a relationship right now and you feel that you're with someone that's constantly trying to run your life and tell you how to live it, you know, now, okay, now let me just backtrack. There's a difference in helping someone and guiding them and trying to show them a better way of living versus someone who's basically just telling you, no, this is what you're going to do. You know what I'm saying? Or no, you can't do that. It's a difference. There's a difference. So you just got to be able to know the difference. You got to be able to know when you're dealing with someone who genuinely cares about you and who is trying to help you become a better you versus someone who's stopping you from becoming a better you. Okay, I think that's a better way of putting it. But again, live your life. Be happy. Live your life together. You know, become one. No one has to control the other one. We are all individuals. God put us all on earth to serve our own individual purposes. And I cannot serve my purpose if I have someone dictating my life. You cannot serve your purpose if you have someone dictating and trying to run your life. That's not what God intended for us. Okay? And I'm just going to leave it right there. Going forward, if there's any topics that you want me to talk about, you can send me an email to askbhavani@gmail.com, and in the subject, just put real talk, and then that way I know that it's a topic that you want me to talk about. And your name will remain anonymous. Like I always say, names are anonymous with me. And I will make the video. I'll give you my 2 cents, 3 cents, 10 cents, my dime, my dollar, whatever you want, as far as how I feel about the situation. And I'll make a video and I'll post it for you, okay? But until then, I hope you enjoy this message, and I'll see you soon.